Okay, so I've had some requests on how to make a bacon weave fatty for the smoker. So I figured I'd go through a little quick tutorial on my process. Get your ingredients laid out. I'm using some smoked boudin, some Jimmy Dean hot sausage. You can use regular, whatever. I've got some diced jalapenos, some shredded cheese, and of course my bacon laid out. One of the things for prepping before you put the sausage in the bag, and I like to use a quart bag and half a pound of pork sausage. Just a couple of quick sprays in the bag like that. Take your half a sausage, just squeeze it out into the bag like that. Get it down in the bottom, flat. You don't have to close the bag. Just start pressing it out. Get it a nice even layer. I like to use a rolling pin to make that process a little more even across. And I've already got one prepared here. So, and I've got the first portion of my bacon laid out, but when I'm ready to remove the sausage from the bag, I'm just going to simply clip the edges like this so that bag will peel off. Okay, so let's go to our bacon weave here. I've got 4 strips laid out, which for a quart bag, that's just about the right width that you want. See how it evens up? Okay, so you're gonna fold 2 pieces back, opposite of each other. Lay 1 strip down. Fold those 2 back. Okay, then from the other end, you're gonna fold these back. Always skip row. And it doesn't have to be a tight weave. Leave a little bit of space is fine, because it'll fill in most of the gaps when the basket weave is complete. Again, fold back 2, lay 1 down, fold those back, okay, fold 2 back, lay that 1 down, and on your final row, leave a little bit of room for tucking the bacon in when it's time to lay the sausage and everything down. So this should peel off relatively easy. You may have to go side to side, depends on the brand bag you use. See how easy that is? And I'm just going to simply flip this over onto my bacon. Peels right off, no issue. And I've got a good starting point right there with that. So I'm going to take and lay some of I'm going to make this one a spicy smoked boudin roll. So I'm just going to lay some of this across here. And I like cutting the boudin link up a little bit because it makes it easier if you wind up with a little too much stuff in here and can't get it closed. I can take some of this out. So I'm going to put a little bit of diced jalapeno in there, like that. And you can add in whatever you like. A little bit of cheese. All cheeses have different melting points, so depending on what type of cheese you use, it may melt out faster than other types of cheese. Turn and start my roll. So I'm just going to fold in these first 2 pieces like that. Pick up my ends and start folding over the sausage. Just roll it up. That's all you got to do. And as you go, continue to fold in the bacon ends. Tuck in your stuffing as you go. Again, fold that in. Roll it over some more. This last long end, just tuck it in as you go. That it's all tucks in, because once you get it on the smoker or the grill or wherever you plan to cook it, this bacon's going to start cooking and shrinking down and will seal itself. So these longer ends, just stretch a little bit, tuck it under, pull that back. This one you just bring and tuck around, no big issue there. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Tuck your ends a little bit, and that's it.